Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best G-Sync monitor.
Starting at number 5.
Corsair Xeneon 32QHD 165. We're big fans of the Corsair Xeneon 32QHD 165 and its balanced approach to specs, and it just so happens to be our favorite 1440p G-Sync monitor. For around $799, you'll get a decent 27-inch panel that boasts a respectable 165Hz refresh rate and solid build quality to boot. Not to mention it includes a console mode that downscales 4K to match the screen's native resolution. But hey, you're not here to chat console compatibility, so let's talk G-Sync. Naturally, the Xeneon 32QHD 165's inclusion on our list means it's got an NVIDIA chip dwelling within, so it's going to get on great with your GeForce graphics card. However, it also doubles up as one of the best FreeSync monitors, so if you're reading this and aren't batting for Team Green, you'll still be able to enjoy GPU syncing perks. Admittedly, there are monitors with better specs on paper available, particularly if you're looking for a quicker screen. Nevertheless, the Corsair Xeneon 32QHD 165 is beautifully built and is certainly one of the most premium we've seen, and it's definitely one of the best G-Sync monitors by virtue of its compatibility.
Coming at number 4.
Alienware 34AW3423DW. The Alienware 34AW3423DW is something of an OLED champion, and it has earned its place at the top of the best G-Sync monitor table. Boasting better contrast and faster response times than any LCD panel we've tested, this specular screen is going to spoil your peepers with rich, immersive visuals and vivid colors. Delicious visuals aren't the only thing going for the AW3423DW, as it's a speedy 175Hz display that'll prove invaluable while playing the best FPS games. Of course, the whole reason we're talking about Alienware's OLED display is that it's G-Sync compatible, and native support for the feature will prevent that odd-numbered refresh rate from causing screen-tearing terrors. Alienware's premium panel isn't cheap, and if you're nervous about OLED burn-in, you may want to consider other contenders on this list. That said, it's still a G-Sync compatible heavy hitter that easily snags the top spot, and it builds upon everything that made the original 34AW3423DW model so great.
At number 3.
Alienware AW2524H. If you don't care about having a large screen, smaller displays tend to have refresh rates higher than the 240Hz on the ASUS ROG Swift PG279QM. If you want that, the Dell Alienware AW2524H is a great choice with an incredibly fast 500Hz refresh rate. It has a lower 1080p resolution than the ASUS, so images aren't as detailed, but that means it's easier for your graphics card to maintain high frame rates. If you don't have the highest-end graphics card that can maintain high frame rates, you can also consider the older 360Hz Dell Alienware AW2521H, but it can be harder to find. The AW2524H's gaming performance is impressive as it has an extremely fast response time at its max refresh rate. The response time remains quick even at lower refresh rates, meaning motion looks sharp with any type of game. It also has a backlight strobing to further reduce persistence blur, but it only works between 120Hz and 360Hz, and you can't use it simultaneously with VRR.
Number 2 of my list.
ASUS Republic. If you don't like the ultra-wide format of the Dell Alienware AW3423DW and you prefer a 27-inch model, there are some options you can get in this size range. One of those is the ASUS ROG Swift PG279QM, which doesn't deliver the same outstanding picture quality as the Dell because it doesn't have a QD-OLED panel, so blacks look gray in the dark. On the other hand, one advantage is its higher 240Hz refresh rate, which is great for competitive gaming, and its 1440p resolution delivers enough details in games. You can also check out the ASUS ROG Swift 360Hz PG27AQN if you want a 1440p monitor with an even higher 360Hz refresh rate, but it costs much more. The PG279QM is an impressive gaming monitor with an excellent response time that remains consistently fast, no matter the refresh rate you're gaming at. Unlike the Dell, it supports NVIDIA Reflex Latency Analyzer, which helps identify which sources cause the most delay in your gaming setup, but you need a compatible mouse for that feature to work.
And number 1.
Alienware AW3423DW Curved. The Dell Alienware AW3423DW is the best GSANC monitor that we've tested. It's an ultra-wide display with a 34-inch screen and 3440 by 1440 resolution, which is great if you like playing FPS or atmospheric games. It's fantastic if your games have a lot of fast-moving content because it has a near-instantaneous response time that results in minimal motion blur. It also has a max 175 Hz refresh rate, which you can achieve with a DisplayPort connection. On top of its excellent gaming performance, it delivers exceptional picture quality, thanks to its QD-OLED panel with perfect black levels and no blooming in dark rooms. It also displays a wide range of colors and gets bright for a satisfying HDR experience, which is great if you play HDR games. Unfortunately, QD-OLEDs like this one are prone to burn in when exposed to the same static elements over time, like if you only play the same game, but this isn't a big concern if you play varied games. If it concerns you, you can also consider the LG 34GP950GB, another ultra-wide monitor with native GSANC support, but it has worse picture quality.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.